All right, let's talk about the secret to teaching a killer doTERRA class. Teaching classes and educating people on essential oils and how to use them is the backbone of building a successful doTERRA business. Whether your passion is to simply share the power of essential oils with people, or you really want to create a part-time or even a full-time residual income, classes are key. But maybe you're nervous to speak in front of people. So many people I talk to, that's their fear. How do you build a successful business though if you hate speaking publicly? So I'm going to show you step by step how I personally overcame the same fear, and you're going to walk away from this series with a very clear understanding of how to teach a basic essential oil 101 class. But maybe you're at the total opposite end of the spectrum and you love to talk. And sometime in your classes or maybe in your one-on-one meetings, you find you're the one talking way too much. Whatever end of that spectrum that you're on, both of these are focused on the wrong thing. They're focused on ourselves. It's our content, it's our agenda, and it's our presentation. And that's totally the wrong focus. Both of these lack awareness of others. I recently did a mastermind group led by John Maxwell coach Rebecca Joy. It was called Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. What I learned in that study was so fascinating. It is not enough to love talking. It's not even enough to love communicating. The goal of your presentation and any communication is connection. So I want to reframe the 101 class, or maybe you call it the Natural Solutions class. I want to reframe that in your mind. And I want you to change the language from a presentation to a conversation. It's a conversation in which your primary goal is to connect with the people in the room or the person on the other side of the table. That connection will likely end in a sale if you do it right, because of what John Maxwell says. People do not remember what you say. They remember how you made them feel. Put yourself on the other side of you for just a minute. Would you buy from you? Would you partner with you in a business? Those are some tough questions to answer. Did you make yourself feel anything when you sat and listened through your own class? Did you feel connected? Or did you just feel presented to or talked at with lots and lots of interesting fun facts about oils or a compensation plan? The content is super important, but sales and growing a team comes down to creating lots and lots of presentations or conversations that actually connect. Now, this is not a full training series on how to connect better through your presentation, but I did a 12-week mastermind study on that and it was truly life-changing. But if you'll implement this way of presenting, you will see improvement in your ability to connect as well. So I want to show you something that I found to be the untold secret to presenting that will take away all of the nerves that you have. It's going to clarify your content, and it's actually going to keep you on track if you tend to talk a little too much and find that maybe you even freeze up and you don't know what to say. So it's learning how to transition. I discovered this after fumbling my way through hundreds and even thousands of presentations. I started out as a sweating, nervous mess who literally every single time I made a phone call or stood in front of an audience, I had to have every single word scripted out and read it from a 4x6 or a 3x5 card. And now I absolutely love to teach. I love to train and I love to equip people, and I'm not as tied to my notes. But what I discovered was that if you can create and memorize transition lines, your brain is actually going to be able to fill in the pieces in between if you're decently prepared. So no more having to memorize every single word of your presentation. Just memorize the transitions. How many times have you been presenting, or maybe you've been in a conversation with somebody and because you didn't know what to say next or how to transition, things got awkwardly silent? That's horrible. That's never fun, especially when you're standing in front of a room full of people and they're all staring back at you. So what I want to show you in this series will dramatically change that for you.